Okay, Math 90, welcome back. This is section 2.3, part A. And the first thing we're going to talk about is what is an algebraic expression. Okay, so an algebraic, you know it's got something to do with algebra. An algebraic expression is a combo or a combination of variables, and we know what variables are. Those are the letters, and or constants, those are the numbers. So a combo of those two with an operation. Like an operation could be multiplying, dividing, adding, or subtracting. So it's a combination of variables and or constants with an operation like multiplying, dividing, adding, or subtracting. And some exponents could be in there as well. So, an expression, let me give you some examples. 3x plus 2 is an algebraic expression. It's got the constants, the variable, and the operation is addition. 4b squared divided by 5 is also an algebraic expression. You got an exponent in there, you've got a variable of b, you've got some constants, and the operation is division. So there's millions and jillions of them. So what's the difference between an algebraic expression, let me underline that, and an equation? Do we know what an equation is? Let me underline that. So I think equation equal. So equation is when two of these algebraic expressions are equal. So it'll have an equal sign. So let me get an example of that. So let's say 3x plus 2 equals 7. So I've got an algebraic expression on this side, I've got an algebraic expression on this side, and they're an equal between them. That means both sides are equal to each other. So this is an equation. So these are algebraic expressions, And you know right away that this is an equation because of the equal sign. How is that so far? Good. So this is an equation. Do we know what a solution means? What is a solution? So a solution is a value that makes the equation true. Okay, so a solution is a value that makes the equation true. So if we're solving, like if we wanted to solve something like this, whatever x is that makes this a true equation, that's a solution. So let me do an example for you to make sure that you got that. Okay? So let me give you an equation. Whoops. Okay, I've got the equal sign, it's an equation. And I want to find out, well, what's the solution? So I want to find out, well, what is x? What will make this equation true? What is the solution for x? Okay. Do we know, or do you remember, because for some of you it may be review, how do we solve this? We want x alone on one side and the equal to and the solution on this side. So we've got a plus 3. So what's the opposite of adding? Subtracting. So we're going to subtract 3 from both sides. 3 minus 3 goes out. Bring the x down. 17 minus 3 is 14. So I'm thinking 14 is the solution, but do I really know, or should I do a check? So let's do a check to make sure. And we do that by plugging 14 in for x and seeing if it's true. If both sides equal out, we know that 14 is the true solution. So I'm going to plug in 14 here for x plus 3. Does that equal 17? Well, I've got 17 over here. So it does equal out. So we say that 14 is the solution. Or x equals 14, like I did up here. How's that? Always plug in and check, because you'll never know. You want to know if you're right or not, always plug in and check, especially on a test or quiz. Check your answer. So, for Hawks, this is 2.3 part A. they are going to give you an equation. So let's say they'll give you something that looks like this. So for x minus 4 equals 6, they'll say, is negative 10 a solution? And you will say yes or no, click on yes or click on no when you're doing your Hawks homework. So we want to know, is negative 10 a solution for x minus 4 equals 6? So there's a couple different ways we could go. We could just do a check and plug in. Let's try that first. Let's take negative 10 and plug it in place of x. Does that equal, does negative 10 minus 4 get me to positive 6? Are both those sides equal? Well, what's negative 10 and negative 4? We're adding them together. They're both negative. So negative 14 on this side. Does that equal out, does negative 14 equal out to 6? It does not equal out. This means not equal. So we can say no, negative 10 is not a solution. And I think you just need to check that box that says no. Okay, I'll continue with these in the next video.